So lately, I've been a little bit worried about myself, especially because as a young person, I had this inner fire that was burning in my belly. I was super ambitious about achieving success in all of my endeavors. But that hasn't changed. But back then, there was no stopping me. But more recently, I've realized that the word ambitious no longer describes me. I still have that inner fire in my belly, but it burns for a different desire. Only one ultimate goal. Because sometimes you think you know what you really want from life, but you don't, because what you want keeps changing. When you're young, you're still erratic and scattered in your earthly desires, but as you mature, you begin to find a bit more clarity, and then you narrow down what you want from life. And this is why today I have this sudden lack of ambition. I know, it really sounds bad. Yes, I'm suffering from a lack of ambition. It's not a diagnosis, it's not a disease, it's not even a setback for me. It's a knowingness, a peeling off of layers, a reveal of one's true self. So whilst ambition sounds like this amazing thing that we should all aspire for, the truth is, certain ambitions will only lead you on a spiral slope downwards. Some ambitions will change you completely. It will drive you off a cliff. It will turn you into a shadow of who you're supposed to be. It will steal your humanness and take you to a dark place, rob you of your gifts and talents, and it would eventually hinder you from your spiritual growth. Meanwhile, the goal for every human being should be clear-cut. We are here only for a short time of learning, to do that inner work of overcoming our vices, our flaws, our weaknesses, our inadequacies, and redeeming our past mistakes so that finally we can soar upwards, light as a feather, free as a bird, and liberated from the shackles of this everyday mundane rubbish, this teeny-weeny hopes and fears and earthly desires, so that one day we may be welcomed into that spiritual kingdom where we call our home. To work, to serve, to play, to know joy and happiness, to worship your Creator, and to live eternally, perpetually in honor of Him, the Most High. Period. Everything we think, say, or do, every journey that we've ever taken to this earth plane, every ambition should all be leading us to this one goal. Whether we know it or not, whether we remember it or not, you have no excuse. No other goal can be so paramount to us. So if this is not your ultimate ambition to have, then I'm afraid all these earthly ambitions that we think we have, that we think are so important, are sadly misplaced and irrelevant in comparison. It will be like a king who has access to all the diamonds in the world, but he likes to adorn himself with tinker. All that diamond wasted because he doesn't know the value. Or a queen who lives in a large castle but confines herself to just one room, not exploring anything. That's pointless. So personally, I've learned to curb my ambition. I like diamonds. No tinker for me, please. And I want to explore my entire castle. So my earthly desires and wants are being tempered. And instead, I'm focusing on the ultimate ambition that every spiritual being should have. And here's the kicker. In seeking to fulfill that ultimate ambition, the mundane becomes easy and is gifted to you. It's like going to the gym and you carry the biggest dumbbell that you can muster, 50 kg weight, and you do 50 reps every day for 1 month straight. You've trained your muscles. And then someone comes along and says, carry this 5 kg and do 5 reps. You're like, really? That's easy. Because you are seeking first the kingdom of heaven, and everything else will be added onto you. Your yoke will be made easy. When you are standing aright, you don't need to be so ambitious about anything, because it will be freely given for the pleasure of your enjoyment. You don't believe me? I'm a living witness of this grace. I need not try too hard. I need not follow the crowd. I need not monetize everything and seek followers and likes and validations, because when you're riding on the wings of angels, you don't need to book an Uber. Materiality will be there for you to enjoy as and when needed by His grace. You're probably thinking, Sylvia, so you're saying we shouldn't dream big. No, I'm saying dream bigger. Dream so big that your dreams are out of this world, that they're so noble and lofty that they transcend this earth plane. They shatter the glass ceiling of just material things, and they penetrate straight to heaven's door and then knock so that you may be allowed entry. That's the greatest ambition we can seek to achieve. You see, this small ambition, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be this, I want them to know me for this and that, I want to be the leader of this and the boss of that. In fact, I want all those titles, COO, CSO, CEO, OBE. I tell you, if those letters cannot get you to heaven's door, if they cannot free you from the clutches of the darkness, if it cannot keep your good name in the book of life, boy, you have wasted your time here. All your ambition will go down the drain with you. Disintegration, down to the abyss where you never ever want to end up. So think, what are my ambitions? How high am I aiming with my ambitions? Where will it ultimately lead me to? To heaven's door or to the abyss? It's all in your hands. That's why when you hear me say I'm curbing my ambitions, it's because honestly, I'm trying every day to make room for that one ultimate ambition, the ambition of seeing paradise. So until next time, be gentle with yourself and each other. Bye for now.